This is art done in the 16th and 17th century. People were doing paintings, and you know, it's like the landscape is made out of bodies. You have to sometimes turn these round to see the faces. You'll see the faces on some of them, you know. And you know, do we have any artists in the audience? Anybody an artist? Anybody? There's nobody paints here. Thought you were a creative lot. Come on, who paints? Not one person paints ever. Did you ever paint anything at school? Anybody? Put your hand up. Okay, and when you was at school, keep looking at that, keep looking, look at the faces. When you was at school, what did you paint?
Graffiti.
Yeah? What did you paint?
Flowers.
Did you paint what you saw? Yeah?
Not always.
Sometimes, right. Well, these people are painting what they saw. These big, you know, because this stuff is part of our landscape. These bloody big giants and their body parts are all over the bloody world. And people paint what they see. You know, unless it's something you create. If you paint something in your imagination, it usually has to have been something you've seen before. Unless you're inventing something totally brand new, and if you did, you'd be having a bit of a, you know, look at that, that's a map of the Queen.
Big cross in his chest.
And of course, these giants would be a lot more recognisable a few hundred years ago, because, I mean, the official explanation for these giants, when we come on to them, is that it was caused by the erosion. Well, erosion wears them away. It doesn't create creatures and giants. It doesn't. So let's have a look. Okay, slideshow. Okay, giants. Talk about each one. Okay, so what you're looking at here is some kind of bones. Yeah, these are bones. Yeah, what's left of the bones? Like a finger bone, you know? You know, finger bone, something like that, or a toe bone, you know, remains of bones. Oh, by the way, all your artifacts like the pyramids and the Sphinx and Babylon and all this stuff that's they find everywhere, this is recreated by man. If you go and watch somebody called Wise Up, you'll see that all these structures, they're made out of cheap material on the outside and something a bit more durable on the outside, and they've got rebar in. Rebar is this metal reinforcement that they put in with them. It has been because they've recreated the whole bloody timeline. Yeah, all the history prior to the 1700s is all frigging well made up. It's not real.
Some of the big
There we go.
statues in Asia.
Tell me, what do you see?
Looks like a boomerang.
It was a giant's boomerang. Yeah, giants had boomerangs. Okay, now let's read this. This is from Greek mythology. People think, oh, it's mythology, it can't be true, but people say, oh, the Bible, yeah, that's just as much mythology as Greek mythology, isn't it? Anyway, let's talk about Uranus. However, Uranus was a cruel father and husband. He hated the Hecatokakethes and imprisoned them by pushing them into the hidden places of the earth. Gaia's womb. This angered Gaia, and she plotted against Uranus. She made a flint sickle, and tried to get her children to attack Uranus. All were too afraid, except the youngest son, Titan, Cronus. Cronus, time. Okay, he was the god of time. Gaia and Cronus set up an ambush of Uranus as he lay with Gaia at night. Cronus grabbed his father and castrated him with the sickle, throwing his severed genitals into the ocean. He chopped his balls and his dick off and he threw it into the ocean. Now, these were titans, they could throw things for bloody hundreds of miles. Okay, so we'll come back to that later. We need to look in the ocean for a dick and some balls, right? That's what we're going to look for. If we can find it, those are the dick and balls of Uranus. Okay. What do you see? What do you see? Do you think erosion would cause this perfectly symmetrical, you know, creature? Hey, whatever it is. Do you want me to make these bigger?
Yeah, please.
All right. Okay. Yeah. It's got two eyes, mouth, legs, you know. Okay, what do you see? What do you see?
Could be a crocodile.
It's a crocodile, correct. Yeah, just the erosion just happened to carve out the shape of a crocodile for an island. Okay, what else do you see? Okay. What do you see? A dog. Yeah, a big dog. Yeah. Looks like one of those Scotty dogs, doesn't it? What do you see?
Dolphin.
It's an island, just happened to be in the shape of a dolphin. Okay. What do you see? Another dolphin. What do you see, folks? What do you see here? This is a good one. Come on, what do you see? What are you looking at there? You're looking at a big bird. It's an eagle. No, that was erosion. The wind and the rain came out and carved the wings and the beak and the nose and the eyes. It was erosion. It wasn't an eagle once. Or was it? Now, what are you looking at there, folks? Come on. What are you looking at? A mummy elephant and a baby elephant, yeah? Could that be anything else?
Not really.
Do you think that the wind and the rain would carve these elephants like that? Do you think they would? Well, that's the official explanation. Do you think they're lying to us? Right. So they're lying about our history. Let's have another look at the elephants from a different angle. This is a close-up of the elephant. What does that look like an elephant to you? Even the texture of the skin is a frigging elephant, isn't it? It's got the elephant's eye and the ears and the trunk. Let's have another look on a top-down of the elephant. Looking down on an elephant. What does that look like? An elephant and its baby. There we go, another picture of the same elephant from a different angle. Yeah, these are all over the world. Yeah? All right, I don't know whether I can twist this way around, but that, I don't know whether you see the face there. That's the face of a titan. Will this let me twist it? I don't know. Oh, never mind. All right, next one. Just twist your head round and you'll see the face.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you see? Fish. A fish! Right, these are footprints, okay? These are footprints. They're in Peru. I've got some other footprints as well. And I've measured them on Google Earth, and they're nearly 0.7 of a mile long. 0.7 of a mile. If you take someone's foot size, you can approximate their height. Somebody's got a foot that's 0.7 of a mile long, they're going to be 4 mile high. 4 mile high giant weighs 4.2 billion tonnes. Yeah? Rob knows it with a crunk. So here's your calculation, Rob. 4 miles high is just over 20,000 feet. 20,000 times 20,000 times 20,000, yeah? Work out that number. It'll give you the answer in pounds, yeah? So let's say I'm 6 foot, yeah? And I weigh 216 pounds, yeah? 6 times 6 is 36 times 6 is 216. So you multiply, you cube the height to work out the weight. That gives these giants weighing 4.2 billion tonnes. You can't work it out on a calculator. It comes up E. It's too big a number, so you've got to mess around. So what I do is I take the first number, divide it by a tonne, 22440 pounds, and then multiply it through, and that gives you your 4.2 billion tonnes. Okay. Now what have you got here? What's this? It's a bit small, isn't it? What does that? Looks a bit like a frog, doesn't it? It's a bit of a bad picture, that one. Now what does that look like? Look like a man's head? You know, shape? Head, shoulders. Next one. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, now this, look at that. This is in Thailand. Yeah, there's a Disney film called Mona. Yeah, it's exactly the same as this. If you turn your head down, head, shoulders, hips. Yeah, that is a woman, giant, titan. Yeah, look at the ocean.
Like Sleeping Buddha.
Okay, this is another giant's footprint, or what's left of the giant's foot. That also is exactly the same as the one in Nigeria. It's 0.7 of a mile long. Okay, what are you looking at there? What is that? Come on, 3 guesses. What does that look like to you? It was caused by erosion, that was. It's erosion. It just happened to erode the exact shape of a hand. Oh, what's this? That's a giant's knife, isn't it? I don't. That could be a hoax. I don't know whether. Okay, what are you looking at here? Let me make that bigger. A dragon. Yeah, of course. These would have looked, you know, more detailed when they've been less eroded. When you erode it, the features wear away, but you can quite clearly see the head and the back and the tail. What does that look like? Somebody lying down, yeah. Okay. Now what's this, folks? Come on, what are you looking at?
Cock and bull.
Come on. This is Uranus's genitals. It's an island. It's nicknamed Penis Island. It's actually got a name. I haven't got it. It's called Mavuva Island, yeah? And I've measured it, right? That thing, it's about, I don't know, I think it's about 0.6 of a mile long, or just over half a mile long. And if you convert the size of a man's dick to his height, it works out at about 4 miles. Assuming they've got sort of same size ducks that we've got, you know. But what's that? Some kind of, you know. Yeah. Just done in a different shade. Okay. Not sure what that is. Oh.
Dinosaur's head.
Oh, I've done it in green. No, what's that? What does that look like? A snake, a serpent. Green. Yeah, you can even see the teeth of that. No, those teeth were carved out by erosion, the wind and the rain. They came along and actually carved out the shape of teeth, and we got the two eye sockets. That was made out of you know, stone that eroded more, and the wind blew on it and blew holes where the eye sockets are. Yeah, and there's some other creature. You can see the teeth are still sticking out. And there's that one again. I always think this island, I've always thought this island over wherever it is, Java or somewhere, Papua New Guinea, it looks like a creature. There's another picture of the dick, yeah? Yeah? Doesn't it? If you chop someone's balls off and threw it in the ocean and it were that big, you know, it would fill the ocean.
He was doing a lot of chopping.
Now what does that look like? A bit like a, oh, what's that? Pig? Yeah? Oh no, that was caused by erosion. Punjab. Oh, no, Punjab. Okay. So you look at the map of Punjab. Now, what can you tell me about Punjab? What does that red signify? What do you normally signify red with? Blood! Rob's got it right. Blood. Yeah. Well, guess what they get from Punjab? They get the pink salt. So what, you might say? Pink salt. When you look at the chemical composition of pink salt, it's identical to that of human blood plasma in exactly the same proportions. The pink salt is the blood, crystallized blood of giants. So if you're a vegan, you better give up the pink salt, you'll have to go for the sea salt. What does that look like? Seahorse. Seahorse. It's an island. This is called Dead Man's Island.
Yeah, lying down.
It's like a, you know, a sarcophagus, isn't it? And that's like some kind of a koala bear. Now look at these steps. Yeah? How tall are they? How big are those steps? Yeah? How big are they?
Big.
Why would somebody big? Why would a 6-foot man build steps that big? He'd have to get a bloody big step ladder out, wouldn't he? Oh, I'm going to build some steps to go up that hill. I'm going to build them 12 foot each step because I'm daft. And I'm going to climb up this step ladder every day so I can get to the top of the hill. I can't be arsed making steps a foot, 1 foot all. There's too many steps. I'd rather just do a lot of big steps rather than 12-foot steps, you know. So they made them 12 foot. Yeah? Because they were frigging giants about, you know, that they lie about. Now, what do you see there? Do you see the face? Twist your head round. Do you see that face going down that road? Yeah? You can even see the eyelid. Well, let me twist it round. Oh no, it doesn't want. No, I don't want to delete it. No.
It's because it's in an archive.
Is it?
It's a
Oh.
zip file, yeah.
All right. Okay.
You can zoom in, that's about all you could do.
All right. Well, if you twist your head round, yeah, you'll see the face. You've got the hair, yeah. You've got the eyelids even. You've got the nose. You've got the mouth. You know, this is a titan. These are all over the world. There's even a place in Britain where you can see all this stuff. I can't remember the name of it. It's in Yorkshire somewhere. Arthur's Seat in Scotland. You know, and like you say, the Giant's Causeway. It's called the Giant's Causeway because it's what's left of the bloody giant. I don't know what that is. Some kind of sea creature. That's like a turtle. Now, what are you looking at here, folks? Come on, men. You know, what does that look like, men? Come on. What does it look like? Come on. Come on. First person to say it gets a prize. I haven't got any prize. What does it look like? Come on. A vagina. Yes, because there was giant women as well. Oops. And of course, these vaginas are all over the world. They made a rock. Somebody somewhere turned everything to stone, right? That's what happened. People say it was a mud flood, but there won't be enough mud to cover these buggers. And you can go and look at the, you know, Mount Everest and stuff like that. There's all faces in it. You can see them. There we are. Oh, that's the vagina again. What's that? I mean, you can actually go in these tunnels and it's got all the same ribs, bone structure of the inside of a vagina. Because it is. And back to the stone. Anyway, there's, you know, I can't. Back to the giants. Okay. I've got something else on giants. Oh yeah, the Yugas. Little video for you.